The UK's Chancellor, Rachel Reeves, is facing serious questions, and the headlines just keep coming. Handbags, jewellery and dinners, all allegedly expensed during her time at a bank before she even entered politics. And then there's her CV. She claimed a decade at the Bank of England, but records say otherwise. So is this just a misunderstanding, or is there something more? Let's break it all down. And before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon to stay updated on the biggest political stories that matter. Let's start with the expenses scandal. Before Rachel Reeves became an MP, she worked at a major bank, and reports now suggest that she may have expensed personal luxury items like handbags, jewellery and expensive dinners. Now that's a serious allegation, especially for someone now in charge of public spending. Supporters argue this could have been common corporate culture at the time, but critics say this raises red flags about her judgment. The big question, was it all above board, or does this hint at something more concerning? Next, let's talk about Reeves's questionable CV. She has repeatedly claimed she worked at the Bank of England for nearly 10 years, but records show it was actually closer to 5 or 6. That's a big gap. Even more troubling, she didn't correct it until she was called out. Her defence? A staffer apparently made an error on her LinkedIn profile. But let's be honest, this isn't a typo. This is a major misrepresentation of her credentials. If the Chancellor can't be trusted with the truth about her own career, how can the public trust her to handle the country's economy? Of course, Reeves isn't facing this alone. Government figures like Minister Peter Kyle have stepped in to defend her, saying she was unaware of any investigation into her expenses. But let's talk about the bigger issue, personal accountability. Blaming staff for LinkedIn mistakes? That's not a great look. Voters expect leaders to own up to their records, not shift blame onto junior team members. And when it comes to trust in politics, well, let's just say it's already at an all-time low. This only adds fuel to the fire. At the same time, the UK is struggling economically. Reeves's focus should be on fixing the economy, yet she's now dealing with a growing scandal. Meanwhile, major media outlets, including the BBC, are digging deeper, investigating her past. And here's where things get really serious. Under the Ministerial Code, politicians are expected to be transparent and truthful. Has Reeves crossed a line? Some believe her credibility as Chancellor is now in question. Others argue that unless the economy improves, she might not survive in her role for long. So where does this all lead? Rachel Reeves may be hoping this blows over, but as more information comes out, public pressure is mounting. Does she need to come clean and take full responsibility? Or will this controversy eventually fade into the background? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to stay ahead of all the latest political scandals, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.